Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing week. Today I want to take you to an entire romantic dinner. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Valentine's Day is coming up very soon. Unfortunately, my husband and I will not be able to spend time alone on that day. So I decided to have a cozy romantic date at home. The kids are not going to be there, and we can just relax, watch a movie, and eat a delicious meal. I chose to make a beef steak. We don't eat a lot of steak in our house, so I thought beef steak will be different. I made roasted potatoes to accompany the steak. I also made a Greek salad that can be made ahead of time. And for dessert, I made some brownies. Chocolate is a must for Valentine. If you're curious to see how I made these meals, keep watching. I started off by doing these scrumptious brownies so they have time to cook and cool off while I cook the other meals. Here's what we need to make these delicious brownies. I will list all of the ingredients under the description. The first thing is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then I slightly grease my mugs and put them on the side. It's very important to sift through the flour in the unsweetened cocoa powder in order to have a smooth batter texture. After mixing all of the dry ingredients together, do the same thing with the wet ingredients, the eggs, the oils. Make sure they are well mixed and combine the dry and the wet ingredients together and mix it until you obtain a very smooth texture, batter texture. Then add about 3/4 of your chocolate chips into the mix, and the remaining chocolate chips will serve as decoration. Bake it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes, depending on how hard you want it to be. I like mine to be kind of gooey inside, so I only baked it for about 25 to 27 minutes. But if you want something harder, you can leave it for 30-35 minutes. While our brownies are baking, we're now going to move on to the salad. With Greek salads, it's important to let it marinate for about 30 minutes before it is served. The beauty of the salad is that you can customize it to your taste and you can never go wrong. You can choose whatever amount of cucumbers you want. Here I only use 1 cucumber because it was only for me and my husband. Any amount of tomatoes. You can even skip on some ingredients if you don't like some of them. I made a really simple salad dressing that consisted of olive oil, zest of a lemon, the juice of a lemon, some red wine vinegar, yellow mustard, some salt, oregano, dry oregano, some thyme, and just make sure you shake it well. Pour onto your salad and just let it rest in the fridge for about 30 minutes before it is served. Out of all of the meals that I made, I have to say that the roasted potatoes were my favorite. I chose some golden potatoes. I don't even know if it matters really, but these were delicious. Just cut them up and put them in a boiling pot of water and let them boil for about 10 minutes. Meanwhile, you can prepare the dressing. After I mixed all of the dressing ingredients together, the potatoes were ready, so I laid them on a sheeted pan covered with aluminum foil. The aluminum foil helps to roast the potatoes. And I drizzled down the dressing and I made sure that every potato was covered with that dressing. I put it in the oven for 10 minutes to about 450 degrees Fahrenheit. After 10 minutes, turn the potatoes over and put them back in for another 10 minutes. make the steak, take out the meat out of the fridge 30 minutes before you start cooking it so it can cook evenly. I added salt and pepper on both sides of my steaks. I was very generous with the pepper because I really love the taste of it. And then I just pat them down. When the pan was really hot, I added 2 tablespoons of butter and some avocado oil, just to give that color to the steaks. This is the noise you want to hear. Put a little bit of garlic in there, a whole clove lightly crushed. So I cook it 8 to 10 minutes on each side until the steak was brown. I don't know about you, but I like my steak well done. When they were done, I took them out and let them rest while I made the dressing. For the dressing that accompanies the steak, I used the garlic that was cooking inside the pan. I crushed it and added some capers. I love capers because they bring such a really good salty flavor to any dish. Some yellow mustard, red wine vinegar, some olive oil, and some parsley. And this is it. I quickly got myself ready and I started setting up the table where we will eat and spend our evening. I chose to have it in our living room because I want it to be a cozy, romantic evening, and I didn't want it to be too formal. So we ended up watching a movie. We had such a great time. The kids were not there, and it was really lovely. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you really like it, just give it a thumbs up. Again, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any other question about the meals that I prepare, just let me know in the comments. Alright, I love you guys and happy Valentine.